Well, hello. I'm just gonna give everybody a little bit to filter on in. I'm just trying my best not to advance without anybody here. I don't want to just be chilling all idle for too long either, so we'll give it a little bit longer. And I guess maybe we should try to train Boeing a little bit. Yeah. Make a little bit of a checklist for myself here. Okay. Last little sip of tea. We're heading into the mountain. Welcome back to the archives. We're gonna beat up the Zubat real quick. So, as I was getting everything set up and kind of thinking about the squeak that bad, yeah. I decided I should look at the notes for what exactly has changed in Yellow Legacy. It's got something of a refresher, I guess. I don't know how much I want to like keep close to the chest for potential like reveals. Doesn't really feel great. Some I will keep as reveals, but like it's gonna be a long run through if we're keeping everything close to the chest like that. One of the things I'm kind of alluding to here is that eventually, once you become champion, that's not just the end, right? There's like New Game Plus stuff now, like gym rematches. I know last time we were playing I was mentioning a little bit that some of the teams changed, the AI is a little bit smarter. One of the small changes that makes the AI so much harder in Legacy is that the majority of status moves and such have like a specific typing now, so it's not just I'm gonna fall into the trap of using like Barrier because it's a psychic move on a poison Pokemon. I think they're utilizing the bird type from when it was in testing still, that Team Pokemon never actually utilized. They may rename it, I don't remember if it still says bird or not, but yeah. That way they were able to give the AI a kind of loophole, so they don't fall into those traps. A whole bunch of other changes. We kind of skipped the Good Rod. I could go back and grab it, but the Good Rod is only ever going to find us Goldeen and Poliwhirl. So, unless chat really wants one of those, I don't think we care. Suspicious men are in the cave. What about us? I'm just a lowly old Jedi hermit. Not particularly. Thanks for feeding my baby bird. I'm not sure how long bowing's gonna last, guys. Oh. About that. Do we try Kurama? I think we try Kurama. Yeah. There were a bunch of different move edits, like I was mentioning last time too. I did get some of them wrong, like Poison Sting's base powers, not 40. It's like 30 or 35. I got it. So I can just look it up real quick. Poison Sting, it's boosted by 20 up to 35. But now that I have it set up like that, we can just very easily double check. Meanwhile, we're just gonna burn this bee real fast. Don't you poison my you... I was in the middle of saying it. It's alright. We're fine. We're living. See, Boeing's getting mad. Alright. Can't just let Kurama be poisoned. Hey, Sandshrew. You're a pal. Friend-shaped. I don't like doing it, but you're easy XP. So part of the hectic energy that was today, in short, is that we had 3 different groups of spacers come into the cantina right before close. I think the last group literally walked in at like 5 till. Like, what the fuck are you doing? No, hi, how are you doing? We can make you food, yeah. No. It's easy to kind of joke about it in hindsight. I think at this point in my life I've reached the point where I'm like, whatever, I'm getting paid. It kind of sucks that I don't get home earlier to play with the animals, but I'm gonna be up until like 5 in the morning playing with them anyway, so it's fine. Yeah, let's keep trying with Boeing. Immediate battle with a bat. I guess this is a good opportunity to bring up another idea I've sat on for a hot minute now. I love bats in general. Like, I guess the idea of bats is really cool to me, if for no other reason that it's like, it's a little flying mammal. Freaking awesome. I wish I could fly. I want to be a bat. But it feels to me like most Pokemon that are bats never really scratched the right itch for me. So then I was like, what if we made a grass-flying type, like a Tropius, but one that's good, and we make it a fruit bat? Hell, make it the starter. Now I want it. Like, a lot. Oh, Boeing. Okay. Yeah. It'd be so adorable. I want it so bad. Obviously, it would never see an Ice-type Pokemon in battle, but, you know, it would live its life and be adorable regardless. Also, do we have any potions? I do have a potion. Okay. Yeah, little guy. I think this lady should have a pretty high level Clefairy. Should be a good little jump of XP for bowing. Yeah. I'm gonna do a safety save. I'm waiting for my friends to find me here, right by the door. Hey, you know, alright. Makes sense. Oh no! Oh, but if she uses Sing, I'm gonna be mad. Okay, good. That's fine. It's gonna make it a little bit harder, but we have double kick and we're not asleep. It's fine. Also, Armstrong is here as the GamerCat mascot, giving us good luck vibes. He is truly the book cat, living in the archives. And never ever interrupting us when we're trying to read, huh, buddy? And this Clefairy survived the Rude. Probably won't be enough for Spike to level. Yeah, no. Okay. Wouldn't have been even if he did it on his own, that's alright. Rude Festival. I promise we'll stop doing this insane danger training with bowing soon. Just figured I'd actually give him a shot. I didn't want to use our one potion immediately either. Let's try Fury Swipes. Let's see how this does. Yay! I don't even remember Rude Festival there, wow. I need to rewatch those. One more. Oh, I don't want to waste a trainer on this. There we go. Just occurred to me that that might be the first time some people hear the phrase waste a trainer in a Pokemon game like that, but it is sort of a thing. Way too many times. I think we've all... I think we all have something that we're, I don't know, passionate may be the wrong word, but, something just hits that right vibe, you know? Whether it's comfortable or it's just the right flavor of comedy or whatever, you know? And we appreciate you being the gimmick. Or it being your gimmick. That's the phrasing. This wild Sandshrew is being more of a headache than it should be. One of my favorite quotes that I will still say and will probably live in my head forever from Rick and Morty is the oh god, I forgot the character's name. He's the quarterback at the school, and he's like, "Look, I throw balls far. You want good words? Date a languager." Just perfect. Flawless, no notes. There's the level. That, and I feel like, especially with all the apartment living we did out in Florida during college, that I think all of us at one point or another had the phrase that stairs are hard is like a personal catchphrase. Let's switch let's switch Boeing out of there. I'm kind of done dealing with Boeing's training for a minute. Maybe because I'm resenting it and I want Weddy to level up more. That dude's gonna give us special. We want to see what he's gonna give us. Stat experience. Speed and HP I'll take. That's so ridiculous. No stab, just super effective. 1 poison sting. Crazy. We're gonna switch here to Kurama. That's fine. Ember doesn't care about your defense. Kind of love when the RNG does magical things like that for us. And a level up. God, Kurama's getting straight mean right now. Like, I'm a little sad that Misty is our next major challenge, because I kind of want to see what Kurama would do. And we can't just sleep on Weddy when we get to Lieutenant Surge either, so, you know, Kurama's gonna have to wait all the way until Erica. That's alright though, because then it'll just be a clean sweep, I'm sure. Yeah, Kurama's gonna make sure we get to Misty and Surge. He's the bodyguard. Just pictured a Kurama that somehow acts more like Hiei, but still with the rose whip. I guess the acting like Hiei is just the more aggressive bodyguard energy. Alright. Hey, now we have another potion. But he's in a tux and has an earpiece and shit. Oh, I think that's better. That's a much better rendition of it than mine was. Yeah, we'll keep sleeping on this last potion. I don't know that we need... Yeah, I don't need to know that we need to spend it on Boeing. I am gonna switch... I should get better at menuing. But I'm gonna switch Weddy, because I know this trainer we're about to fight has Voltorb and Magnemite, which give better stat experience for special Pokemon. And since Kurama is still kind of a little lower in level, I think we're gonna go ahead and use him. Imagine him shouting, "Get down, Mr. President!" and then yeeting a rose bush the size of a semi-truck. Oh, yeah. I also, like, if we're going with the over-the-top response energy, I always go with the first tournament arc where he makes the giant flower. That as a get down, Mr. President! Giant flower. Done. Don't sneak up on me. I did kind of sneak up on this guy. That's fair. Is he pulling a Velma right now? But I thought those are his glasses on his face. Why is he on? It's fine. We're Pokemon. Yeah. This is likely going to be the harder part of the fight. Rare Charizard card, yeah, you're right. He's also definitely the guy that's got it in his sleeve, so at least it won't be damaged. You know, no one needs to panic about that. There's the Voltorb. This should go a lot easier. Yeah. Oh boy. Kind of forgot just how much lower our attack stat was. He outsped us that time? We must have a speed time. No, I did quick attack. Don't be dumb. And crit came a little late, but it's fine. Oh, they would do just fine. You just gotta level them a little more. Oh no, it didn't read my input. Don't hurt your horn, Spike. Or I guess your feet. Wear steel toes like I do. It's funny how often that ends up coming up. Even still, that I've switched to wearing steel toes at work because of a previous restaurant I worked at that hired a bunch of college kids that were fresh from high school and kept opening the doors into my toes. Good for kicking, yep. In my case, they were good for protecting my feet. But even though I'm not in a restaurant that has coolers with the low front-facing doors like that anymore, I still always, whenever I go to replace my work shoes, I kind of default to still getting steel toe now. In this last pair I bought myself, I didn't realize they were somehow heavier than the previous pair, so it became a joke that it's just weighted training for me now. I'm living DBZ life. Rock Lee grind, yeah. I can't pull off his eyebrows, though. How are we doing? Misty's level cap was 21, so we're still looking okay. Yeah. This trainer's gonna have some grass Pokemon, so Kurama staying out is good. Sometimes I scare myself with how well I know these games. But I think that was part of the fun of finding Legacy, too, is all the minor adjustments are gonna keep surprising me. Hello again, Armstrong. Did you decide you wanted to come back? Yeah, come on. Come on, buddies. You being shy now? Yeah, I don't know if I want the mic to pick me up. I'm just gonna nuzzle the PC. It's fine. I need you to not get stuck back there, though. That would be good. Thank you, buddy. Got a newfound appreciation for Bellsprout. I used a Victory Bell once when I was a kid and thought it was strong, but I've never really cared for their design too much, so I kind of slept on him ever since. But now I understand just how good he is mechanically. He's another one of the Pokemon that in Gen 1 was a source of guaranteed critical hits, because his speed stat was high enough and he learned Razor Leaf. And the sort of funny asterisk there is that Venusaur, similarly, also guaranteed crits with Razor Leaf. You don't really think of Venusaur as being fast when you look at him, but he's fast enough. But, the other elements of what makes Victory Bell's line so strong is that, their special and attack stats are, I believe, their two highest stats, and that means they get very high damage output on both of their stab typings. He also learns Sword Stance, which is busted. Yeah, kinda. Yeah, definitely the Weed Whacks you in Victory Bell's world. Not to plug him too much, but again, Scott's Thoughts did a run, I think actually with Weepin' Bell, that really kind of opened my eyes, where I was like, oh my god, what? It was kind of insane. With a growth and Sword Stance and Mega Drain and Acid for a while, and then I think Body Slam or something toward endgame. It didn't really matter. He was just setting up and one-shotting, and that was that. Here's a Geodude. Right. Let's get some levels for Spike. If we can get this Nidorino. Oh, that's what I should have been spending downtime doing. I needed to find a good analogy for Nidorino. Because if this is Land Before Time Spike and Nidoking is Spike Spiegel, we need one for Nidorino still. Armstrong, you can't just sit there and keep yelling at me. You already got your wet food. You're refusing for cuddles. What do you want? Oh, you decided cuddles. Okay. Cat. Yes, hello. You saying hi to everybody? Something tells me they actually heard that. Just cat things, yeah. He legit nuzzled the microphone, if that did pick up at all, and you were wondering. Down this little ladder. Oh, good boy. Thank you for laying down, Armstrong. Yeah. Okay. Alright, cool. He's actually happy with us. Switch. Let's go ahead and get Spike this level so we can evolve. Don't remember what this rocket is going to have for us, but let's find out. Pulling a big job here. Get lost, kid! Got a pretty good eye for faces, my man. So tell Officer Jenny what you look like, unless you give me all your money. We're gonna out-rocket the rockets. That's the game plan. With a Nidoking as our lead. We will supplant Giovanni. No. There we go. Thanks for the evolution, buddy. Yeah. Let's take a look at our boy. Holy crap. That's crazy. Yeah, for quick comparison there. 26 attack and 30 defense. They're almost switched. Wow. Let's be nice to Pikachu for a minute. Oh, I guess I should be legit real trainer here. Where'd he go? There it is. Yeah. Its horns contain venom. If they are stabbed into an enemy, the impact makes the poison leak out. This dude almost 3 feet tall. 43 pounds. I think that means he's weirdly, like, almost as big as an Ari, but, like, a little bit less, or a little bit more than half the weight. Very pointy rabbit. Very big pointy rabbit. And we find a free aether in this rock. Don't ask questions. There we go. Did we already battle him? Nah, his vision just got redrawn or something. Okay. Usually he's able to see you, like, all the way across that pathway. Knock out his little Rattata and keep going. Oh no! What will we do? You were gonna poison Jolteon? Rude.
Alright. I was just talking about you. You just decided to come in and say hi.
I just realized I stole our strat. Just keep rolling threes, okay. Yeah, really. Here's a good girl. I'm not gonna keep switching around. May need to double back for another heal before we go much further, though. We'll use our running shoes. Losing stinks, yeah. Not wrong. Yeah. Okay. No, we're not fighting that. Not wasting the time right now. No! You're too friend-shaped. I don't want to do it. Oh my god. Yeah. Okay. If memory serves, the next trainer that's in the mountain is a hiker. So we should definitely get Jolteon out of the first position. Yeah. Let's do that. We'll switch train Weddy so he gets a little bit, but then we'll go to Odd Sphere for the easy sweep. Yeah, they are very, very friend-shaped. To the point where, like, most people disagree with me, but I think Sandslash is friend-shaped too. And then that followed through so hard that even when I played, like, Borderlands for the first time, I was like, Pangolin Shield, gimme! And I found out people actually used pangolin scales to make armor back in history, and I was sad. Yeah. I even used the, Alolan Sandshrew back in Sun and Moon. A couple people poked at me for the poor type matchups and all, but he was fun. And I say poked at, but that, like, it was all well-meaning, good-intentioned fun. It's not like they were like, you're dumb, why are you using it? It was just, ooh, how's that, ×4 weakness to fire been? There we go. All these Sandshrew. I think that means our Weddy is going to be a pretty crazy tank, though, with all this stat experience from other Sandshrews. Let's do this. Make this go a little faster. Just a little bit. Just a little bit faster. This takes me back doing legit Switch training and everything. I'm glad I didn't end up committing to the Mr. Fish bit, though. That would have been a lot of, I feel very boring to watch gameplay, so probably for the best. Yeah. Oh, I forgot he learned to dig this early. Game changer. Yeah, we're not gonna need Sand Attack. Now I can just keep Weddy out front. That is... we're done. 2 steps and battle. Still puts work... yeah, no. You're not wrong. We're gonna go ahead and reposition some of these moves real quick. Yeah, that works for me. Please just hit him. Don't. Okay. It's alright. I'm not disappointed in you, Eddie. I just don't want you getting more hurt. As this channel slowly becomes me coaching my non-existent fake friends in Pokemon. You did it, Boeing. You didn't crash that time. Yes, you are real, but I don't have to coach you guys like I'm having to coach Weddy and Boeing. Yeah. I say that like I have to coach Weddy. He's a champion. Oh. Bed defense curl saved him. For a second. Yeah, I would really hope that Jay and Magnus aren't just figments of my imagination. I have enough of those voices. Plus, that would be weird. Twitch is lying to me and stuff. I don't know. Also booping other stuff, yeah. See, now I know I may have gave that away a little bit by beelining straight to the Moonstone, but, we could, if we wanted. But, unlike in Gen 1, where that was actually a very viable decision to make, if we were to do that, we would not learn Bite, Dig, Focus Energy, Sludge, Fury Attack, Earthquake, or Horn Drill, so we are not gonna do that. We're probably gonna hold off on evolving Nidorino until he has Earthquake. Yeah. Other than that one, I think the other... Sludge is a pretty strong one for him to have for Poison Stab. We could get away with just Dig and Sludge for a minute if we really needed to evolve him early, but I think we're good to wait. 14. Let's do that. We should get a little bit more on Jolteon. It does feel a little bad to be neglecting him like that. We shocked the hiker. I'm glad you think I'm just a kid. I'm in my 30s, but you know, I appreciate that. It's a neat mineral you've got there, buddy. Sorry. I think Oddsphere might be our team sleeper in a lot of ways. No one ever, like, praises Oddsphere or anything, but damn if they're not an anchor. Yeah, we'll just sweep him. It's over. Let's get out of this mountain and fight Misty. Which means we have to cross Nugget Bridge and everything first, too. Oh, yeah, for sure. He's not here to sing Oddsphere's praises right now. I'm a little curious. Damn, alright. Oddsphere doesn't mess around. Not even a little bit. And Stun Spore, okay. Yeah, I don't think we need the tick of Poison Powder anymore, now that we've got Absorb for damage output. Not that I necessarily need Stun Spore either, it's just sort of a placeholder until we get Sleep Powder. That's the control move, for sure. I mean, unless you learn Spore, which is basically the same thing, but with 100% accuracy. There's one of the things I forgot, briefly. While I was reading the Legacy notes, one of the updates they made for Legacy is that from the original games, there was, if you guys may or may not have heard about it, there was a old programming loophole sort of thing that caused even moves with 100% accuracy to miss 1 in 256 times. That glitch got taken out for Legacy, so if the move says 100% accuracy, it's gonna hit, provided they're not, you know, underground or in fly or whatever. I did also see, since we're talking about dig and fly, Yellow Legacy did clear the glitch if we hit ourselves in confusion or are fully paralyzed in the invulnerable turn of dig or fly. We will have the invulnerable tag removed. We are not invincible in Legacy if that does happen. Which is a little sad, but I totally understand taking that out. It's a very niche but also very busted glitch. There's also, like, a lot of little changes, like the level curve that we've started to kind of experience. There's also something of a dynamic level curve. There's a moment that's a little bit more famous for it, I guess, in Gen 2 Pokemon games, where you can kind of approach any gym in whatever order you want after, I think it's Morty in Gen 2, the 4th gym. You can kind of go from him to any one of 3 other gyms, but to make it the game's experience overall feel a little bit more balanced and smooth, they decided to have kind of variable teams for those gym leaders in both Yellow and Crystal Legacy, so that if you fight the theoretical 7th gym leader in the 5th position, it's going to have a slightly weaker team. But if you fight them in the normal order, they will have a progressively stronger team. one of the kind of standouts there is that if you decided you wanted to hold off on fighting Erica and you didn't fight Erica until she would be your sixth gym badge, you're gonna fight her with her having a Venusaur, which is totally fully brand new. But like a fully evolved Venusaur on a gym leader team, that's a thing you're gonna have to deal with if you don't fight her fast enough. Let's see if we can get some bowing experience. And we'll switch in Jolteon maybe. Little kids should leave grown-ups alone. This rocket thinks he out-levels us. Bite is a little scary, I kind of spaced on that. And there's bowing down to a crit. Okay. Save me, Spike. I'm pretty sure that's a new back sprite. That looks new to me. Another bowing down. Okay. Now we can pretty safely get some experience on Jolteon here. I'm not gonna double back to the Pokemon Center. We're too far in the mountain now. There's her finish. You're steamed. I lost a team member. At least temporarily. I mean, I guess we don't actually have to move anybody. Jolteon needs a little more XP. So here, in just a second, I am going to test getting our first ever poll live. Because we are approaching the part in Mount Moon where we pick which fossil we want. And I thought it might be fun to let whoever's watching make the decision for me. You know what? No, I won't even finish that thought. Non-biased chat decides when we get there. If these random encounter bats would stop. Yeah, just your own bias. That's the point. Then y'all tell me what your favorite fossil is, and we might get one of them on the team. Oh, right, yellow version. I was expecting another rocket right around here for us to battle, but it's yellow version. He's not there because we're gonna fight Jesse, James, and Meowth in just a second. Oh boy. Okay. All right, making some plans. We're gonna switch Ready to first position. We're gonna give him the potion. Yeah. Okay. There's a secret thing here. Another free moonstone. We'll take it. Wait, I'm sorry, Magnus. I missed something. What are you asking about? Was it the free moonstone? Or that we're fighting Jesse and James. Yeah. That's the whole, yeah, the whole kind of thing with yellow version is that it's supposed to follow the anime a little bit. So, like, that's why we have Pikachu as our starter, is because we're Ash. And, in a lot of instances where you would be battling other Team Rocket, like high-level Team Rocket grunts, since this game doesn't have grunts or admins or whatever, that nameless Team Rocket is replaced with anime Team Rocket. And thanks to Yellow Legacy, we're actually fighting, like, an even closer to anime Team Rocket. Their team will get better and will kind of adjust. I won't spoil it too much, but yeah. Yeah. This dude here is gonna be the rocket scientist who's like the linchpin for why they're all here. That's sort of the headcanon I've always ran with anyways. That like this is Rocket's here because they're mining for the fossils. He's the guy with the fossils. He's the reason we're here. But I'm gonna pause right here next to him before we start this fight because this is the poll, everybody. We're doing it. New poll. Apparently that's not a thing. It just showed me a little ghost image. So we're gonna do it just in chat, freeform, I guess. As I battle this guy, you guys tell me if you would prefer us to pick up the Dome Fossil for Kabuto, or the Helix Fossil for Ammonite. Yeah. 1 for Dome, 2 for Helix. Hey, stop! I found these fossils, they're both mine! Greedy. Of course, I say that as the kid who just shows up and takes one. He thought he was cool with his grammar. Armstrong, what is the deal, dude? Yeah, 1 was for Dome. You could also just put in the name for whichever one you prefer if that's easier. I don't mind one way or the other. He swapped in a Voltorb. Yeah, let's be nice to Jolteon. Cool. Well, I guess that means we're going with the Kabuto. Which was my bias all along, so thank you guys. Little funny too, because it occurred to me earlier today that I am actually super interested to run a Scyther in Legacy, with all the buffs to bug types and all. So we might have a team for a small stretch that has a Kabutops and a Scyther on it, just for the lulz. We'll see. There's a lot of Pokemon I really wanted to play with in this one. Team Cleave, yeah. It's like, I can't not get Dratini, he's my boy. I feel kind of obligated to get Abra and Ghastly, they're both my boys too. Oh, this is not great for me. Yeah, we're not going to be dealing much to Magnemite this way. Let's do... Yeah, let's do Chroma. Kind of a weird thing that I have to remind myself as I'm trying to decide who to switch in or which type of attack to use is, despite the fact that Steel type does not exist in Gen 1, Magnemite still has a very high base defense stat. So there's still, like... You could just hit it with Horn Attack. It's not like it's going to be not very effective, but his high base defense is going to make it feel less effective in some ways. Anyway, here we are. We beat him up. We're taking the Dome Fossil. Gotta love that little chime. And then Pikachu has to hop out of the way. Alright. And here we go one more time. I don't remember who they lead with. Hand it over, nerd! Do we think they're gonna lead with either Ekans or Coughing? In which case Weddy might still be the best play with Dig? Or do we think they're gonna lead with Meowth? In which case it'd probably be Spike. Not that it matters too much. Coughing? Cool. We'll keep Weddy out. How you doing? Just kind of content? Alright. Oh god, there's a bat in my hair. Beat it up, Weddy. Please, please? No. One of these days, Weddy will not be confused. It is not today. And we don't have potions. Oh, right. And I've kind of been sleeping on the fact that Gust is actually a flying type move, too. Okay. Let's just do that for now. May need to not lead with Weddy. And that makes me sad. Did I have... We're gonna save. Alright. Stop right there. That fossil is Team Rocket's. Surrender now or prepare to fight. It would be miserable if they did the whole song every time, I gotta admit that much. But yeah, here they are, Jesse and James, we're doing it. I'm gonna beat them up. Oh... We're not living that. Oh my god, Weddy, you champion. Okay. Perfect. Holy shit with the 1 HP. Nah, you earned this rest, buddy. That's gonna suck. Alright. And there's the coughing. Kind of gambling on Spike a little bit here. Alright, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Kind of surprised it's not going for tackle. But now we definitely need a switch. Let's go with... Yeah, let's go with Kurama. Oh no! No! Kurama, I'm sorry. I'm playing a little little loose with the Pokemon right now. Fast and loose. Cool. It's funny how shifted the music gets when there's an injured Pokemon on the screen. A brat beat us? Rude. Thanks for 450 bucks, though. Team Rocket blast off at the speed of light! Ding! And now, even though we're in a pretty rough spot, we are out and safe. So, let's get Obsphere in front just in case we encounter something before we get to the Pokemon Center. I knew it was up here somewhere. Free Great Ball! There's kind of I think 3 free Great Balls between here and Lavender Town. It's kind of crazy. Yeah. Trying to remember. Okay, so it wasn't that. Is it this? Razor Wind. Normally that's a Whirlwind, but that was one of the few things that got changed in terms of overworld items or TMs. And it looks like I can just skip the grass. Okay, we're good. Run to the Pokemon Center. That might be the roughest Team Rocket fight I've ever had. Seems kind of chill content still. Let's see if that's enough to get Bulbasaur. But also, look. There's an Oddish. And there's another Sandshrew. And our soon-to-be pal. There's this Bulbasaur back to health. It needs a good trainer to take care of it now. Oh no! Pikachu doesn't like us enough. We didn't have a free slot anyway. Yeah, alright. That's fine. We'll just level up Pikachu a little bit and we should be good. And this will also kind of give us an opportunity to see if the encounter table in this grass has changed at all. While we level up Pikachu, I will probably end up boxing Bowing. Oh no, yeah, we'll figure out how the team shifts here in just a minute. The rat. That feels a little mean, but it's fine, we're good. Let's keep training our Shrew, which, as much as I love Sandshrew, Shrew has also always felt like an insulting kind of name to me. Maybe that's the societal lens talking, I don't know. There goes the AI picking moves at random to our benefit. There is a hidden rare candy in the city also. Should pick that up in a minute. Do we want a Mankey on the team? I don't really feel a need for one, but if someone wants one, I'll grab it for them. Guess when we get there. Right now we're working on making Pikachu happy. Sorry, making Jolteon happy. We're also starting to come up on the halfway mark tonight. We'll go ahead and do a little 5-10 minute break there for drinks and stretches. Right around the 1:30 mark. We've got about 20 minutes still. Holy shit, a Farfetch'd? I think we have to catch the Farfetch'd. Oh no. Oh, okay. So that was a little dangerous. If Jolteon had been KO'd, that would have set us back on the friendship meter a little bit, but we were okay. This should not be too dangerous. Perfect. Oh god. I mean, do we want to use the one free Great Ball on a duck? I think Magnus saw the future with the "this economy" comment. I don't know if it's worth a Great Ball. Attempt sphere, okay. Whoop. Great Ball. Oh my god. Okay. No duck friend for us. It's okay. No harm done. Like I said, it was free. Found it on the ground. Kinda like that duck. Now we know why it's bad. Someone had already tried to throw it, and it was a discarded Pokeball. That's why it didn't work. Let's head down here real fast. Especially since we're out of Pokeballs and we're approaching Abra quickly. Damn. Okay. Armstrong is complaining about nothing. Hi, buddy. Yeah, I mean, if you want to give me a flock of Spearow like in the anime, that'd be pretty helpful right about now. I was kind of kidding, but thank you. got the level. We don't need double team. How much would it take to get you to 650? Okay. That's not what I needed. That hasn't changed. Oh god. My hubris. Okay. Oh man. We're gonna be here trying to make Jolteon happy for a little bit longer than I thought. It's okay. I'm sorry, Armstrong. Armstrong's upset too. In the interim, while I'm doing this, I guess I can pull up my note to fully share a bit of silly home D&D stuff. In my own system and setting that I used to run back in high school and everything, early years of college and such. Hey, oh, I didn't know we could find Psyduck here, that's cool. In the custom setting, I had the, obligatory starting town with obligatory tavern, inn, etc. But the kind of NPC character that the party interacted with most wasn't actually the owner of the tavern. He was just the busser. And his name was Neil. Neil was very endearing, a very sweet guy. But the problem with Neil is that Neil seems to be allergic to everything. Every time the party ever saw Neil, he had a lot of trouble talking, and he had to keep swallowing all the extra mucus that would build up in his nasal cavity and his sinuses. And he kind of sounded like this all the time. But his real dream, you see, he was trying to he was trying to study magic, because Neil really wanted to be a snackromancer. He developed magic spells that, inadvertently developed magic spells that were his attempts at regular spells. But the only things he could ever make happen with magic were food. So when people started teasing him that that's all he could do was make food, he realized that that's what made him happy. His magic made food, and the food was good, and people liked it. So he went from being the busser at this local tavern to being the cook, to being the owner. And it didn't ever actually quite happen, but I was crossing my fingers this whole time, hoping somebody in the party would be like, is there any way we can help Neil? And yeah, of course there is. It's just sinuses. We're in a world of high magic. You can, yeah. But yeah, that was... Neil the Snackromancer is a very, very fun, endearing character. Some of his spells were things like, when he attempted to cast Magic Missile the first time, instead of bolts of magic energy, what came out were, like little... imagine a water balloon if the balloon was gone, and instead of water, it was wassail, like apple cider. So he called it Magic Wassail. He tried to cast... The very first spell, I guess I should have started there, the very first spell that Neil ever successfully, quote-unquote, cast was his version of Featherfall. He climbed up a tree, and this is the story I had thought up. He had climbed up a tree trying to gather fruits, and I hadn't quite decided what tree it was. I think I've landed on mango since I have... It sounds incredible. Since I've since learned that mango trees can get fucking massive, and mangoes are amazing. So let's say he was climbing a mango tree, and he slipped on the branch he was on and started to fall out of the tree, and in his panic, the only magic word he could, the arcane word that came to mind was the word for wings, because that was instinctive. He was like, I need to fly right now. But what happened instead was just a pile of boneless chicken wings appeared beneath him. And it cushioned his fall, and then he had a nice snack. While he sat there contemplating how that actually happened. As the story of Neil developed, he comes across other spells like Gravy Well, Cupquake, Friarball instead of Fireball. The idea with Friarball was that it's literally just a ball of mixed fried foods. Mozzarella sticks, french fries, wings, like, whatever. Just, Appalache was one of the first ones we thought of for him, literally an avalanche, but it's just like a metric ton of apples. There's Hamacane, Tomato, Monsoodle are all the weather-themed spells. Instead of Lightning Bolt, it was a Ripening Bolt, and it was like a massive vine of berries and grapes and stuff. Yeah, it's a lot of fun to just kind of think of food word puns like that and add them to the list on occasion. So, if you ever think of any, feel free to send them my way. Oh yeah, do you have one for me, Armstrong? No? He doesn't like the pressure. We did also have Truffle Wave instead of Tidal Wave and Jello Port instead of Teleport. Some of the easy ones we came up with there. I guess I was playing it a little dangerous on Jolteon there. I should have been more careful. And then one of the fun jokes we made for Neil is that he doesn't actually make a spell for Grasping Vine, but he jokes that if he could cast Grasping Vine, it would be Grasping Wine, and then he just takes a sip from his drink. Because that's Neil's humor. Yeah, exactly. A nice, delicate, I don't know, Chianti sippy. And then the fun element there, the real like joke reveal would be that if Neil's sinuses ever got cured, his voice would be like, his real voice beyond the sinuses would be like me actually putting on deep narrator voice, whatever. So Neil would go from something like this to like, thank you guys so much, that feels so much better. You have no idea how much torture it was to try to live like that every day. And then I had a follow-through on that joke that maybe it's such an intense allergy for him that he needs, whatever the cure is, he needs to get it administered daily, so like the next time they see him, he'd just be back to his nasally self again for a minute. But that campaign never got far enough for Neil to actually see that come to fruition. He's alright. Neil lives in my head rent-free forever, to show up in whatever campaign I deem necessary. The sort of stand-in for him more recently is that I shamelessly took Gregor and Cherche out of Fire Emblem and put them in our Eberron campaign. sphere here. Yeah, Gregor! Gregor was the, our go-to merchant in Sharn. Since that's sort of... In Awakening, Gregor makes it clear that he didn't actually want to be a mercenary. So I was like, well, given the chance, maybe he retires with Cherche and they just make their own store. Yeah. And then it super helped to have that pairing. That was, I won't say OTP in my playthroughs, but when I run Gregor in Awakening, he and Cherche are a pair almost every time. I hope it's not spoilers for anybody who cares about characters in Fire Emblem Awakening, but if you build up their support conversations, you'll see Gregor actually knew Cherche's wyvern mount, Minerva. Wow, yeah, good job, Rain. He saved Minerva when Minerva was a baby. And then during the support conversations, Cherche gets shocked by the revelation that Minerva actually likes him, is friendly with him. So I kind of ran with that concept a little bit. But it helped our campaign a little bit because Cherche is a cavalier. And also in the games they talk about her having leatherworking skills. And my significant other grew up on a horse ranch, loves horses, wanted to be a mounted combatant. So I allowed Cherche to be her go-to for making saddles and making sure her mounts had whatever food and resources necessary. And it just worked really well for us. Alright, still not enough with Jolteon. Ugh. If we get to 18 and this hasn't changed, I don't really know what to do. We'll fight the rival and keep going at that point. Maybe we'll level some other mons up to 16 or 18-ish before we start that rival fight, but I don't want to be wasting too much time. And Jolteon takes a hot minute. He does. I don't know what to tell you, Armstrong. I didn't program the experience curves, right? I don't think I've shared my Pinnacle call center story on stream either, so I could do that while we're trying not to be bored leveling up Jolteon. Years ago now, if y'all are interested actually, before I start the story, I worked at a customer support call center for AT&T internet phone and cable service. That is where this story originates. Dealing with irritable customers who I don't know. I'm still convinced it couldn't have just been because the cable was out. There had to have been a deeper reasoning for why he got so mad. I'm just gonna tell the story because now that's like a weird, tempting thing. So while working at this call center, it was like, it might have been Christmas Eve, it might have been the day before Christmas Eve. It's long enough ago now that I don't really remember, but it's right before Christmas. And we are in a call center that's receiving calls from all over the country, and we had big projectors that would tell us when like certain areas had outages or any major notice like that. And again, right before Christmas, middle of winter, big blizzard in the middle of Midwest America, and there were like 4 whole entire states that were out of service because of this blizzard. And by that point, I had been made what was called a floor supervisor, so I could walk around and help other people who were taking calls instead of having to take the call myself. So I was kind of walking around, and one person had kind of raised their arm up from their cubicle. They needed some assistance. So I walked over, and they start explaining to me, hey, this guy's in the outage, but it doesn't matter how I tell him that he's in an outage, he's just irate. And so I was like, okay, and let me take a look at the software for you real quick. Our software is showing, yeah, they've been in an outage all day. We have had our techs out there literally all day. It is 9 p.m. They are gone. They're done for the day. They went home, and unfortunately, they're not coming back tomorrow because it's Christmas Eve. So you're going to be without service until, like, the day after Christmas at the earliest. And so I'm like, all right, I know the facts. Let me get on the line. Hopefully I can at least just tell him the facts of it in a way where he can just accept it. Might still be angry, but at least he'll accept it coming from someone who has the supervisor tag in front of their name, you know? So I get on the line, and again, it's been long enough, I'm not going to be able to repeat verbatim what it was like, but I'm sorry to have to tell you, sir, but your area is under an outage thanks to the blizzard. We have had techs out there all day. They've actually finished the allotted overtime even that they had for today. My system's telling me here, which even behind the scenes, yes, we did have that, and yes, they did work all the overtime that was allotted that day. I apologize if the service is still down. They will not be able to get back out to work on it until the day after Christmas. And his response was just the irate, so you're telling me that we won't have service for another 2 days. What's my family supposed to do, just sit around and stare at each other? Well, sir, you could put on a movie. You could talk. You could break out a board game or some playing cards. It's the holidays with your family. I'm sure you'll think of something. He hung up on me. Only to call back. And I got him again, because I was still the floor supervisor. So, fast forward about 10 minutes, another person throws their hand up. Yeah, I see that hand go up, I go over, they start trying to tell me, but before they can even get 3 words into their explanation, I see the name on the account. I'm like, you don't have to worry at all. I plug my headset in. Hello, sir. Remember me? You're still in a blizzard, which means you're still in an outage. And it means my techs are still not able to help you today. Is there anything else I can do for you? Have a nice day. And of course, him on the other end was just absolutely livid and fuming, and but like, how do you allow yourself to get that mad over something that is literally out of control? Like, yeah. The fact that I got to do, hi sir, remember me? Oh, beautiful moment. But yeah, I even like, without getting too in the weeds on the story of my work experience there, I've spent my time in 2 different teams. The first team was very good. The supervisor was great. The team was a great network of people that, we all had each other's backs, and a lot of us had all kinds of resources and everything. When they switched me to a different team, that supervisor lied to my face, and that team did not support each other at all. But I was in the first team during this event, and at the end of that shift, my supervisor actually called me over, and he was like, "I got to listen to that call, by the way." And I didn't even have to ask him which call, he just said that call with that tone, and I knew, and I was just like, "Yeah, did I do good?" And he was just like, "No, yeah, you handled it well. I think you did alright." Like, what else were we supposed to do? Like, he was just wanting to be mad and expecting us to give him free money for it, and that's not how that goes. Sorry. Yeah. And then, so, I guess the real, like, cherry on top of all of that was that one of the supervising managers that actually trained me had kind of shifted and become a normal floor supervisor after that. And he found me a week later to give me props. And we both shared like a 5-minute long laugh, because I brought up that I was inspired to have that kind of energy because while we were in training, he told us about his, and I'm quoting him directly, his one quote-unquote ghetto moment while working at that call center. And we're going past break time for this story a little bit, but it's fine. So in short, his ghetto story, his ghetto moment was that while he was still in training, he got connected. Yeah, he got connected with a customer, and just a slight bit of elaboration here. On the headset at these call centers, when you get connected, you'll hear boop, connected, boop, and that second beep lets you know you're live. After that second beep, he heard, "I can't believe this fucking horse shit, blah, blah," and it was like a string of and so he donned like a full face, taken aback, gets serious, and he goes, "You want my help or no?" What? Huh? What? I'm sorry. I'm gonna ask you one more again. You want my help or no? And the way, that's like literally exactly how he told it to us, and he said there was almost 30 seconds of dead air before the customer just said, "Yes, sir? All right. Thank you for calling AT&T. My name is... How can I help you?" It was such a great, like, yeah, that perfect, like, we don't have to start the call this way, man. You came out of the gate with that hyper-aggressive energy, so you know what? We're gonna end it here, or you can be straight with me. It's too funny. There's a couple people from that job I miss and think about on occasion. They were good people. Were like they're gone. They are good people, they just are not in my life anymore. Yeah, perfect guard berry, yeah. There was some interesting jokes that day in the training room where people were like, "What did your supervisor say?" And so I think he was sort of, not like contractually obligated or whatever, but it's sort of professionally limited on what he could tell us about how it unfolded for him, but just flawless. Like, do you want help or not? Oh man. And then my first call out of the training room on the little kiddie pool side of the call center was a very irritated elderly man who didn't understand what input was. I felt so bad. Just like, I promise you, this is the problem. This is how we fix it. It's just gonna take some time and patience. And he did not have either of those. It wouldn't something like if you can find a button on your remote that says either input or source, and press it for me, and then tell me what happens. It said source. I press the button. It says hid me 2, and now it says no signal, and it's all black, and I don't understand what's going on. And that was it. For clarification, hid me 2 is HDMI 2. That was my very first call. Oh, man. I don't miss it. Oh, I keep forgetting to check Pikachu. I got a little too autopiloted. Sorry, guys. We'll check Pikachu, and then we'll take like a 5-minute break here. A whole 8 minutes late. Alright. How are we doing, Jolteon? There we go. Noted increase. Alright. We will take that little free step out of the grass. Everyone get up, stretch, get a drink like I have to. Do whatever you gotta do. I will take just a second so that when we get back we will be right next to whatever the NPC's name who saved that Bulbasaur, and we will see if we can get a new friend. See y'all back in just a second. I don't think that worked. All right. Actually, I am back. Unpause emulation there. Forgive me. Give it just one more moment. Everyone take a sippy. Thought about how a lot of people have like a hydration remind. I never left. I've been thinking about having like a hydration reminder as one of the cheap early redeems for when we get there. 'Cause, I might be perpetually thirsty, but sometimes a reminder is a good thing. Let's see if we can get a new buddy. Ugh. Like another knife in the back. Okay. What do we do here? Gotta heal Jolteon for surezies. Actually, where's experience at? Okay. We're gonna. No, we're not. Scatterbrained. We're gonna level up Boeing a little bit. We're gonna try to level up Boeing a little bit. I also kind of forgot about the recovery times for a moment there. Boeing actually got KO'd, but it's definitely we've had levels and stuff since then. I think that might have been the only major concern. Okay. I need to get better about tracking that for myself. Armstrong, can you do that for me? Since you're gonna be here yelling at me anyway. Come on. I agree. Come on, Armstrong. Come on. Come on. Thank you. There we go. Alright. See if we can level up Boeing a little bit. And then I want to get maybe one more level on either Weddy or Spike, one of our kind of important linchpins. And then we can try to try to advance down Nugget Bridge. The catisms. Yeah. I actually can't remember anymore if the bell was like fully intentional or if we knew we just needed to get them collars with their little tags on them and everything. Oh, holy shit, this battle's gonna go terribly. Yeah, let's do Weddy. It did end up being pretty helpful for us, if for no other reason that it helps us keep tabs on just how underfoot they are, because both Armstrong and Nico are terrible about literally getting up under your feet. Oh yeah, more fun of them than dogs. Dogs are still good. Yeah, I totally get that. I sort of had the inverted experience growing up. Like, when I was born, my parents already had a couple of dogs, and so I sort of grew up with dogs in the household. And I don't know, I was somewhere between 7 and 10, I think, when we got our first cat. And it took a little while for cats to grow on me, I'll be honest with that one. But that was in large part because the initial cat experience I had was effectively just a stray cat that my mom half adopted and then didn't realize that she was already pregnant with a litter of cats. And we proceeded to have like 3 litters of cats in the year. It was a lot. technically had a cat for a while, but that was only because my sister moved out and couldn't take him. Yeah, that was sort of our situation with Miko for a little bit. I say our. It was my significant other was living alone at the time. In dorm college situation. So that was why Miko couldn't have been with her for a little while. It was only for a couple of months though. I don't remember how long. I want to say like 3 or 4 months. Let's make this beeping stop. There we go. Orange tabby named Simba. Awesome. Oh wow. That sort of sounds like Jay's old cat. Let's just do scratch, that should be fine. At least in the attitude department. We have Miko is our orange tabby flavor in our house here, but at least twice his size we saw a few times. Damn. Okay, wedding got the level to 16. Yeah. I don't know if, like, I kind of baited the story for Jay a little bit. I don't know if he wants to type all of that. Rule the whole block. Yeah. It was crazy. My favorite part of Caesar, if you don't mind, Jay. Sorry to just kind of jump the gun on that a little bit, but my favorite part of Caesar was that he managed that same energy. Yeah, he managed that same energy despite being declawed. So he was like the Tomest of Tomcats that would box the other Tomcats into submission. Granted, Simba going into hunting mode also prompted either my mom or my dad to grab a BB gun. Oh, wow. Yeah. I didn't mean to inadvertently throw y'all under the bus like that. But yeah, Caesar was a little boxer. Watched it happen a couple of times. Oh, wow. Like a hunting dog. That's amazing. The only thing that could make that better is if Simba was somehow, like, dragging it, you know? Like how cats like to drag in the dead bird or whatever. I could only imagine that would be, like, illogical logistically, maybe, but it would be funny. I had a friend when we were in college still that... Oh god, I can't remember her cat's name. Her cat was massive, though. Like, it was the size of a raccoon. It was crazy. Mostly an outdoor cat, and he mainly just wanted the raccoons away from his food bowl. That's fair. His munchies, yeah. You don't get my good treats. Them's mine. Oh, hey, another Farfetch'd. I know we're 2 levels lower, but hear me out. Farfetch'd is supposed to have bad stats, and Spearow is supposed to have pretty good attack. Do we think this even has a chance? I don't think we've even used Fury Attack yet. Casey? Casey was the name of one of the dogs I grew up with. Yeah. Oh no. Oh no. Chased a Doberman? That's impressive. We gotta get Boeing out of there. They're dropping out of the sky. I wish I had a better memory sometimes. Apparently tried to be hot stuff. Casey got a swipe on his face and Doberman learned regrets. That is fair. A lot of dogs do not know what a good, strong cat swipe feels like until it's too late. But, I was about to start a freaking oh no! That's a little scary. Okay. We're just gonna horn attack and hope it hits. There we go. Okay, back to story. When I was young, I think maybe 11 or 12, my dad introduced me to I'm gonna say work friend. I think it might have been someone he met through my stepmother, but regardless, a work friend, whose job it was to train the canine units. And while we were there visiting with him for a minute, he told my dad, I can't get them normal dog toys. They're too strong for them. I can't even get them the cow femurs or anything. It won't last a day. So my dad says, what the hell do you get them then? And he goes, I get them coconuts. Full stop. That was the craziest shit to just overhear this man being like, no, yeah, my dogs just tear apart coconuts for toys. That's how strong their jaws are. I'm sorry, what? Entire coconuts, yeah. He was, they start by shredding the husk off. That part is fun for them. And then they will literally just, like, gnaw on part of it until it cracks the husk, and they chew it apart and eat it. Actually, the eat it may have been wrong. I don't remember if he said they ate it or if he, like, picked up the pieces so that they wouldn't be ingesting too much or whatever. I don't remember the specifics. It's been too long ago, that one. But yeah. The stuff that sticks with us sometimes. Don't you... Okay, fine. I did hit up again, but alright. We'll get some help, I guess. God damn it. Getting a couple more levels. I'm done wasting time on Boeing. They're going in the box in just a second. I think I do want to get... No, we're good there. I don't want to waste more time. We'll get Boeing in the box, and we'll go fight our rival. The shame box. When I need to fly from city to city, I'll call you, but for right now, I don't know, man. Alright. I'm gonna pop through this house real quick. Found it on the first try, too. Nice. Free hidden rare candy. Nope, 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 nope. That way. That way. Save. Yeah. If I'm not mistaken, he is still gonna lead with his bird, so having Jolteon out is gonna be the best play here. Still struggling along back here. Great, good for you. Caught a bunch of strong and smart Pokemon. Rub it in our face that you were up there first. Oh, maybe grab Bulbasaur. The last time I attempted before... Maybe we were still at 18. But, I don't think we're at the threshold yet. It's got some large gaps. For safety and thorough science, I will double check after the fight, though. Just, you know, because we can. Yeah. Nah. Yeah, I like that play. Helps get our our Wetty some good speed experience. Plus, Paradig is mean. Like that. Hadn't gotten Bulbasaur until after Surge. Yeah. I spaced on the HUD a little bit, did it? It can't be. Alright, I must have missed it. For a second I thought it was saying this Bellsprout was like his last Pokemon. I was like, he still has the Eevee, don't you lie to me. But yeah, I think we're gonna go to Kurama here. With the read and switch. Oh. That should be some really good experience for Kurama. Yeah, we were fine. That level 19 Eevee is a little worrisome. Maybe we keep Kurama out for just a second. 4 level difference. Kurama is not very bulky. Not exactly glass, though. Let's throw a quick attack at it, and we'll see how we do. That was... Oh, no! Okay. Kurama's fine. We're living. Yeah. This is a better play. Of course you use Growl. Holy crap, that did so little. Okay. Cool. Can we go for a poison? Get a crit? Yeah, we take that. go for horn attack or double kick. I don't know what the odds are on any of this now. Okay, we got the crit. We're good. We're living. Good job, Spike. Sort of joking that you're going to be our de facto starter, but you're kind of proving me right. Hey, take it easy. You won already. Yeah. I went to Bill's and got him to show me his rare Pokemon. Dad had a lot of pages in my Pokedex. Too bad they're all blank. After all, Bill's world famous as a Pokemaniac. He invented the Pokemon storage system on PC. That actually brings me to a fun little story that I was able to have happen just last week at work. Every Thursday at the place where I work, we have trivia nights, and last week, as it happened, the trivia host gets to a question where he says, in the original Pokemon games, who was the storage system named after? And I couldn't help myself, so while he's playing the song to let all the teams write down their answers and everything, I walked over to his spot in the dining room, and I just kind of leaned down and very quietly went, do I get bonus points if I know he's named after Bill Gates? And we both shared a little bit of a laugh, and I went back to the bar to make sure I wasn't, sleeping on tickets. And the song ends, and I hear him, the answer would be Bill, and as someone just recently told me, he's named after Bill Gates. And I was just like, gee, I wonder who did that. It was a fun little moment. Right. Don't forget Bulbasaur. I'm forgetting Bulbasaur. It needs a good trainer to take care of it now. Can you believe how rude this lady is, saying we're not good trainers? Jeez. The nerve. Alright, I think we just kind of have to go for the bridge. This is Nugget Bridge. Beat us 5 trainers and win a fabulous prize. I think you got what it takes. I've beat this bridge so many times, it's not even really... Are you giving me a big nugget yet? No? I don't care. You are a little bit more intimidating in this one, I'll give you that. Put Spike out front? Yeah, I can do that. Kinda glad we didn't with the confusion coming through, though. Oh! We should... Well, I'll throw Spike out front in just a second. But I should also train Odd Sphere a little bit, because... A perfect switch here. If we can get Sleep Powder on Odd Sphere, that'll make catching an Abra super easy. Meant Bulbasaur. Oh, I should have been paying attention. Oh, no, unfortunately. It specifically reads from the Pikachu. Chat, were y'all paying attention to how much Horn Attack? That should be... We're good. We're fine. We're living. I remembered. Good job, Spike. That rage building was about to get dangerous. Jolteon hit 20. And is learning Thunder Punch. Let's go. Let's get rid of Growl. I don't think we need Growl for anything. Oh, that would have been cool if Spike got the level 2. Yeah, that is a very nice ad. I greatly appreciate that. I think he did drop the base damage from the punches to 70 instead of 75. But, oh. I was kind of hoping we'd get one of the cool, like, charge up lightning shock emotes that Pikachu can do in this game. Oh, yeah. Let's throw... Let's sphere up. Spike up here. What are their thresholds like right now? Right about to level. Okay. Now it's serious. You heard it here first, guys. Number 1 is not serious. Number 2 is when it's serious. Definitely not dad potty humor in there at all. None. Not even a little bit. Don't read into it at all. I'm just being a menace right now, for the fun of it. Yeah, I was a little worried with Jigglypuff's bulk. Oh, with the last second sing, what a troll. Alright, fine. Rude. Maybe should have switched. Okay, definitely gotta switch. Let's see... Yeah, not a whole lot you can do to us. Let's see if we can wake up. Waste too much on it, but let's see. Sleep counter can go up to 8 in Gen 1. I don't want to wait 8 turns. It's okay. It's fine. Never mind that it would actually be 9 because you don't attack on the turn you wake up in Gen 1. Kurama, save me from this time knife. I know. How? I mean, I get it, special stat, but... Thank you. I will note now that it procced here and everything, it did sort of confuse me as a kid why the burn effect was the same as the poison effect, but, you know, don't worry about it. It just means damage happened. Not skull crossbones doesn't always mean poison, I guess. But yeah, we definitely need to back up now. There we go. 100% true. Sometimes it does mean pirates. It's a little bit of a shame that Chatot is like the only pirate-themed Pokemon. I guess Sharpedo kind of works too. And to be fair, I know virtually nothing of the last couple of gens, but... Right! Number 3 won't be easy. It's got 3 Pokemon. I'll snap, he's trying to be Joey. Oh, leading with the tail whip too. And and a critical. Wow. Feels good. There we go. Oh, man. No, this is a bad play to keep this out. Wait. Let me just dig and win. Oh geez. I didn't mean to click off the game. No! Stop it! There. I'm very interested to see how our team ends up shaking out, because there's a lot of really fun shifts. One of the ones I've been kind of sleeping on is that he fixed the type interaction between Ghost and Psychic, and Ghost actually does function as a special type, which is something he did have to fix. But that means Gengar is going to be busted, and we don't even have to trade to get a Gengar. It'll evolve on level up. Yeah. So, I'm like, we got a lot of really fun potential party members to play with. Gengar, Alakazam, Dragonite, Aerodactyl, Kabutops, Aether, Rapidash, obviously from Nami. All kinds of cool shit. I'm excited. You know what? Get a little bit more happiness in on Jolteon. To try out his new move. Reorder all this. There we go. Thunder Punch! That's a pretty nice animation, actually. I like that. So rarely gets seen in original games. Damn. Yeah, that's the play. Because dig, baby! Beautiful. Actually, I should double check. Where is Oddish? There we go. Moves. Can we even? Nope. We're not waiting to level 30. That is a waste of effort. Let's... We're going to switch Weddy in to get some more experience on him now while we can, because he's going to be crucial against Surge. Number 5. I'll stomp you with my one Pokemon. You missed. Mm-hmm. Sure. Beat the 5 contest, trainers. You just earned a fabulous prize. A nugget. Is it a chicken nugget? Would you like to join Team Rocket? We're a group dedicated to evil using Pokemon. Wanna join? Well, gee, what a pitch. Need convincing. Make an offer you can't refuse. And he's got a whip. I don't know how to feel about this, guys. Nice. Good job, Weddy. Proud of you. Damn. We are pretty bulky. That's going to start to get dangerous. And we've got Jolteon. Let's do this. Fucking supersonic. There will be a day where we can land a hit through confusion. It has been foretold in the scrolls. Maybe. We have no healing items still, because I'm bad and never buy them. Okay. Can't res... Can't risk it. And hey, at least Kurama can get a level out of this. With a crit. Confuse Ray, okay. Yeah. You're getting famous, Armstrong. Everyone knows you. Let's get rid of Roar. I'm never gonna use Roar. Oh, you know what? I bet he ate all his wet food and now he's mad because the bowl is empty. That's why he's been yelling at me. I'll get you kibble in a little bit, buddy, I promise. Like 30 more minutes. With his little jingly bell. I'm a little surprised that my mic's picking up the bell that clearly, too. Like, him meowing is one thing, but... with your ability, you could become a top leader in Team Rocket. I mean, he's not wrong. Let's go heal everybody real quick.
Did you want to come back up and cuddle? You want to be gamer cat? But proximity, he is fairly close.
It's like 3 feet away from the mic right now. Probably closer to 4, actually. Anyway, he decided he didn't want to jump in my lap, so we're going to continue on. We can do one more check. We leveled and got Thunder Punch since we were here, so let's see if we can get Bulbasaur. I should have saved. Okay, cool. I guess, not saving kind of worked out for us there. But now we don't got to worry about any of these guys. We're going to run up here. Get this. Thunder Wave. Now we do a save. The lady. Eventually, when when Jolteon likes us enough, it will, that's the trigger for her to be like, oh, your Pokemon seems to really trust you and enjoy your company and everything. I forget the exact dialogue, but yeah. Also, this is the guy we get our Charmander from. I should release my Charmander because it's weak. Well, yeah, gimme. My original starter. What are we nicknaming the Charmander, chat? Assuming this is the one we keep. I will, since we have a save right beforehand, I'll just reload and we'll rename if we get a bad one. Commander, yes, you're absolutely right. Commander. I love it. Good luck with that. What a jerk. Look at that little sprite. He's so freaking adorable. Yeah, no, that's not good at all. Where's my reset button? Reset. Mulligan! Scoop, do-over. Oh hey, funny, here we are. Out of curiosity, Max, for next time, I guess half so that you're not having to type out quite so much, but if you want a Pokemon named after you, or named for you, was there a name you wanted, or like literally just Magnus? Okay. I don't think I can do that 1 speed. 4 attack is also bad, but we're not, I don't think we're doing that. Yeah. You know what, if no one objects, I'm going to temporarily mute so that I can speed it up. Look at Pikachu dance. Look at him go. All right. 2 in speed again. We're getting better. We're getting better. We're getting there. I'm gonna get really good at putting in Commander here in a second. 10 on special. Yeah. Whoops. We want this one! With the 20 in the DVs. That's possible? No. Nope. Love that I was just saying I was going to get good at it, and then I mess it up multiple times on that run. Come on, there we go. Ooh, what do we... I'll leave it up to you guys. Do we use this one? This super speedy Charmander with 6 in special? Just like kind of right in the middle? Yeah. That one attack is going to be his biggest downfall. But he'll be fast. And I don't want to waste our time on it too much, but... yeah. Okay, we're running. There we go. With my super clicky keys. Oof. Ooh. We're trying. There we go. Commander. There. 12 in defense, like the bulkiest Charmander ever. Let's get a 7 special other stats we care about. It might be fun. Yeah, that's sort of my goal here too, is if we can at least get literal like middle of the road in the stats that matter. And if we ever get lucky enough to get something close to a god tier roll, then that Pokemon just ends up in the party. Wow. We run him. That's not quite god tier roll, but that's really impressive. We run him. This is Commander right here. Alright. So we unmute. There we go. Be back at it. I should do this first. Yeah. That was a pretty damn good roll. And the speed affecting their crit chance is about their base speed stat, so them having good or bad DVs in speed will not affect their crit chance. So he's still going to be a crit machine with Slash, with a 13 base DV in attack. It's going to be brutal. For now, he will go in the box, because like I was saying when we started, we were going to box all the starters so that we don't end up with a samey team. But if we end up in a position where we need a fire type to come in, then Commander will be one of the ones we pull in. Red Bow is the first promo way. Okay. Okay. Alright, now we're on a mission to get Abra. I should have saved. 'Cause it's an Abra! Pay no attention to the text you may or may not see on screen in just a moment. Hell yeah. Now we just cross our fingers that he's not bad. Just listening for the most part. We just got a first attempt Abra. Sleeps 18 hours a day. If it senses danger, it will teleport itself to safety even as it sleeps. Yeah. Sphere attempted successfully. What are we naming this abracadabra alakazam line? Oh, that little chibi thing looks like a little Mew. That's adorable. I've always loved Abra. He's too freaking cute. We still have battle music going on. The most intense nickname of Abra ever. Wizard? Sure, yeah. There we go. So wizard. How we doing, wizard? Damn. Oh, wow. Yeah. Yeah, that was quite the first attempt, Abra. Holy shit. You guys are my lucky charms right now. Cool. Abra complete. Yeah, basically he's gonna, like, tank physical attacks that he should never tank. It's gonna be freaking stupid. I love it. I'm here for it. Him specifically, and on Pokemon like him, I will say, I'll start the pact with chat, you guys right here, right now. So as to not waste your time trying to level him up on stream, or Pokemon like him, or Magikarp, or not necessarily in this game, but Kakuna Metapod and stuff, where they would only theoretically know Harden. Them I will level up off camera, so you guys don't have to worry about that. That was my theory anyway, or my thought on it, but I will adjust if chat decides they'd rather chill with me while I do that. Just needs a move that deals damage, yeah. Actually, there's a fair point too. Let's check the Pokedex on Abra real fast. Where are you at? Where are you at? Yeah, okay, that's fair. Valid alt plan is depending on catch level, you can speed up process within your Canyon stock. Yeah, I think right now we only have the 2. Yeah, and we are about to get a 3rd. So we could just straight up, once we get the 3rd, we could just have a Kadabra, if we want to do that. Shit, I'm not opposed. I think now is where we need to start switching how we level up our party here, though. No! Okay, cool. Yeah, that's usually what I end up doing, Mags. Just because I'm a little stingy on my resources, I guess. 700. What's the experience tables like here? Should be pretty good. Yeah, there's... I actually don't know the full count. I think Gen 1 had 6 or 8. Gen 2 has like 12 or 15. It's kind of ridiculous. But yeah, without any exploits, glitches, or game sharks or anything like that. Very limited resource. And then, I don't know if anyone else did this. This might be a peek behind my mental curtain or whatever. But, I I tend to multitask a lot, and I like stand-up comedy, I like watching movies and stuff like that, so I'll usually have a show or movie on while I'm playing Pokemon. I fully blanked. Okay, that was dumb of me, but we're living, we're fine. Because this isn't a Nuzlocke, it's narrative mode, we're fine. We're living. Here we go. So I've developed methods of playing Pokemon where I don't need to watch to play Pokemon. So you may notice, like, where I'm walking in the grass right now is just a straight line between the trainer and the ground, and I can run into the end of the ground, the end of the platform, whatever, and hear that bump sound, and then turn around and run up into the trainer until I bump into him and hear that bump sound again. And I don't have to watch the screen, I can just do that until a random encounter happens. And then, because I've been playing these games for 20 years, I can usually tell what Pokemon I encounter just by the sound. And other dumb shit like that. But here, let's go heal Weddy and stop being freaking absent-minded as all get out. But that does mean you need to switch Weddy out of first position also. Let's get some odd spear in there. I think, especially with Odd Spear in front right now, I'm gonna go fight a couple of the hikers and stuff and get Weddy back out of recovery timing. Quickly. There's a couple hikers over here we should be able to knock out pretty quickly. That guy. Is that his hand? Like, I know that on screen right, he's like holding a pickaxe or whatever, but on left... Man, I think you should go see a doctor. Your hand's real swollen. It's his arm. Let's just do this. Hair on his forearm. Yeah. There's just sort of a, squint and you'll see it look, but, I don't know, it looked more like it was supposed to be his fist kind of facing the camera, and it was just a really swollen hand, and I was like, oh wow, think you might need to see some help. Oh, yeah, I fully see it now. God, how did I never see the red and black checkerboard beard, too? Kid me never paid attention to these things. Alright. Here's the other hiker. I really wish Onyx didn't suck as bad as it does. It's a little harsh, but I mean, he's only good status defense. Okay, and then we just fight this dude up here real quick. Weddy can be done recovering. Yeah, that's fair. I was gonna be a pest because I figured you'd hit me with Hyper Fang or some shit, but... Guess I should have just spammed absorb like a smart person. We're learning. Okay. I'm gonna go back to Jolteon here. No. Jolt. I won't harp on that joke too late. Alright. Punch that bird. And we can get Weddy, a little bit more experience. In preparation for Surge. I'm just gonna come back down here. So this is sort of what I was getting into in random encounter. Sure, yeah. Forgive me, chat. There we go. I think I just learned that it auto-mutes when I do that. It's kind of really nice. I've been not hitting that speed button because I worried it would make everybody's ears bleed, but if it's gonna mute when it does that, that's super helpful. Ah. Weird sound effect on that one. Hey, another Abra. I don't know if we have enough output to do this, but no, yeah, they outsped us. That's fine. That's fair. Seeing the attack missed text is always so sad. Bellsprout. This time I'm paying attention and we won't send Weddy to an early KO. We go straight to Kurama. That kind of sucks. Yeah. There we go. Dang. I don't think I was expecting Confuse Ray to be that good right now, but that was pretty helpful. Yeah. Let's, I keep accidentally doing that. 227. There we go. If only we had confusion. That is going to be a pretty great stat experience, though. Oddish has such a high base special. And now we can just teleport, too, to get rid of poison and stuff. I may actually keep teleport on the moveset for a while for that reason. Well, 78 means it's going to take a hot minute. Okay. Yeah, alright. Gauging and learning. Not getting to Misty tonight, but that's alright. We'll get our second badge on Sunday for sure. Or technically that would be Monday. What? It's weird starting at 12. So I had planned on fighting that trainer to speed this up a little bit, but I guess we'll get another audition on Wizard before we do that. And hope it doesn't poison Kurama again. It was a long shot. Let's see here, though. Quick check. Just 195, just under 200. And whether you use that to something, I don't remember what this trainer has in his party, but let's find out. You did not. Diglett. It's going to be an odd one to counter. I'm just going to go to... Let's go to Weddy. We should be able to tank the damage Diglett can put it towards us pretty well. Nice. And then Diglett is pretty glass, so we should be good there. If we got any better than 2 hits. And they would stop spamming Growl. Here we go. Oh no, not teleport. What am I gonna do? Thanks for wasting your turn, AI. Don't. Okay. I hate... Like, because Disable is supposed to function on a random move selection, but to me it always felt like the RNG of it either favored the move you just used or the move you just clicked. One of the two. Ayy. Yeah, it's gonna be a busted Kadabra. Which we can get right now. But wait, there's more. If you call within the next 1 minute, you can get your very own Kadabra. For the low, low price of 2 rare candies. Look at him lounging. Alright, now that you're a Kadabra, I'll get you a bowl of cereal. You've got your spoon ready. Yeah. Now do we teach him water gun? Oh, this silly shit you can do. No, we're good. Dang! That custom Kadabra mini's dope looking. And legit, just like that, I think he's our hardest hitting Pokemon. With a 46 special, that's kind of crazy. Oh my god! He is our strongest Pokemon, just like that. That is bonkers. Yeah. Alright. Sorry, Spike. Turns out Wizard is our starter now. There we go. Boop. Oh, right. Kurama's poisoned. Wizard cast teleport. Do we think that's more like, I guess that would still be a little too far for Misty Step, but maybe that's a Dimension Door territory? It's probably Dimension Door territory. I think that's like a 400-foot range. And if this is supposed to be a bridge across Cerulean Pier, that feels more accurate. Oh man. No, friend. We don't have to fight. I couldn't remember if it was 400 or 500 yen. And then there's Gate with like 800 foot or some nonsense. No, Gate is a 1 mile. Something crazy. But I think it's like a 6th or 7th level spell then. Gate's range is yes, yeah. I had to tell one of the kids I work with that, because he posed a question to me tonight, and my response was yes, and he asked it again, so then I came around the corner and it was like, that's my smart-ass way of saying both. Okay, so Wizard and Kurama are now our lowest level party members. We do need a little bit more love on Jolteon still. And then Weddy, Spike, and Oddsphere. Okay. organize the team just whoops, just a little bit. I don't even remember what the choice he was posing to me now was. I love you, Abra. I can't fight you with Wizard. Leave me alone. Give me an Oddish. Pidgey works too, I guess. Level 17. Let's trust him. You can do it, Wizard. I believe in you. Ooh, despite the crit. Okay. God. That's... I'm gonna roll the dice. No crit. Don't crit. Don't crit. You fucking AI piece of shit. I hate you. I hate you so much. It's okay. HM rules apply. We're gonna continue towards Bill's house. Yeah, let's just get Jolty on some love a little bit. Right at 3. Okay. I don't want to end it on that kind of a downer. We're going to at least get him out of recovery and we'll end there. It shouldn't take very long. Especially if I can just... Oh man, what's this button do? Oh goodness. We're here. I really do hope that's not making y'all's ears bleed. Like, on my end, it makes it made a weird sound effect the second time, but other than that, it's been basically silent when I hit the speed button, so I hope it is silent for you as well. Because otherwise I would feel awful. Okay. There's at least that. Yeah, let's just keep Jolteon out front for these 3 real quick, knock them out. Or maybe we'll switch for the next one, because I think he is legit a hiker. He's got Machop and Geodude, if I remember right. Oh! That's a little scary. Don't. Could you not? That's actually okay. But could you not? With your giant, just meat sponge. Wigglytuff is practically Chansey Light, if y'all didn't know. A mountain of HP, but actually has some defense and special, so it's not like knocked over by a light breeze. But there we go. Got another level. We've been running around a bunch. Maybe Jolteon likes us a little bit more. Do we have an item we can give him? It's not an ether? Not really. Okay. We're gonna go... We're gonna go with Odd Sphere in the lead, and we're gonna have Spike be backup for this hiker. I think that's how we play this one. We're gonna do a safety save here just in case. Fight me! Cool. I'm glad I remembered correctly. At level 15, you've got something that can super affect me by now, I bet. I didn't... That means they swapped this guy's team. I don't think he ever had a Zubat before. This is new. Okay. With the crit. Getting a little too focused because I want to knock this guy out and get our team back up to full as the true ending for tonight. Don't. Okay. Yeah, we're in a good spot here. Nice. Look at Spike go. Just like old times, buddy. Yeah. There we go. And that would have been the third battle. He is back out of recovery. There we go. Still no healing items. Yeah. Yep. Alright. There we go. Do our save here for the evening. We are going to wrap it up right there just at 5 minutes after. Spike still holding it down strong for us. We did manage to get through Mount Moon, almost to Bill's house. Next Sunday we will pick it back up and go save Bill from his weird costume experiment, whatever it is in this one, and head on down and get our second badge after we deal with one last rocket guy in Cerulean. Depending on how quick we can knock that out, we should also be able to knock out the SS Anne on Sunday. Yeah. After Sunday, however, the last bit of the announcement wrap-up here is that the next time I would be streaming would fall in our Spooktober block plan with Tyranno and Myth. I did mention on the premiere stream here that my portion of that will be Diablo 2 Resurrected runs. We are going to have a poll on what character we play and what skills we are going to focus in on. And we'll run that for the whole month and see how far we get and how much we can accomplish, how much we can build them up, and just have a good time sharing one of my favorite games ever with everybody. But for tonight, that is it. Good night, all. Good luck. Be kind to yourselves. Be kind to everyone. Goodbye.